Hello, all of my yarny friends, new, returning, and future. Welcome to Jana's Crochet Journey. Today is Wednesday, September 21st, 2022, and it's been a hot minute since I've been on here. Just so much going on, just life things, you know. So I wanted to show different WIPs from my previous video to let you know kind of where I am spreading all of my time when I actually do have the time to sit and crochet, which this past week doesn't seem too stinking often. All right, little different back here. One of the things that's been taking all my time is I'm kind of rearranging my yarn room, craft room. I have other crafts I'd like to do, but it seems crocheting is just where I'm at right now. These two bookcases, the brown ones that I mentioned before, were in my spare bedroom, and I wanted to bring them in to my craft room with the rest of my yarn. So I went through all the yarn that was on my 6 white bookcases and the 2 browns, and it was like, realistically, like, if you're not going to use something, put it in a bag and do something different with it in the future. So that took me 2.5 days in between other things, obviously, and I got those little round sticky thingums that would go underneath the bookshelves so that I could push them from the spare bedroom around the corner into this room. And you know, you move a bookcase after you empty it, refill it, and you're like, no, that doesn't work. So, because I had a white one here that was across, and then I was like, well, if I'm going to move the 2 brown ones in here and I'm not going to end up flanking the window like I originally planned, why not have the 2 brown ones behind me instead of 2 white ones and then so many white, and then you get to the brown at the end? It just didn't make sense. So then I unloaded the bookshelves after I had moved 2 of the white ones, and yeah, it was a process, but I enjoyed myself immensely looking through yarns that I forgot I had. And these are cakes, 4s. I have 1 bookshelf of 3s, and then my cottons are over that way. And my 5s and 6s are somewhere else. So, what have I been doing when I have the chance? Luck of the Draw 6 with Nan's Next Knots. Numbers being drawn by Trisha from Mama Swift. This week she drew number 8, which we have had before, and I am using the Drunken Granny from Krista at Secret Yarnery, her pattern. So this is where I'm at. I did my 3 rows of my color 8, which is red. Just want to make sure my stitch marker. So this is it so far. And so my main color is the gold, and there's my red. Did my 1 row of gold in between. And yeah, so now tomorrow she'll draw the next color. So there's that. This I'm using, of course I put stuff on my notes. It's a 6mm hook, and that was week 7, and it's a total of 20 weeks. I'm pretty sure I have another skein of gold was not my favorite color, but with these colors, I'm kind of liking it. And I'm not sure if I have something similar in a different brand, because the red was I love this yarn. My gold is Red Heart Super Saver, and my other colors come from Fair Isle and Big Twist, so it's just a hodgepodge. Okay, so there's that. Next thing is I did some more work on this huge octopus. So I showed this piece before. This is going to be the big old head that I have to stuff. And then the 8 tentacles, which they're not hard. They're just, you know, once you start one, you've got to finish it or you're going to be all messed up. So this is the main color, teal. And I'm using Bernat blanket, and okay, the teal is Stitch Studio by Nicole, and then the second color is the Bernat blanket in Misty Jungle Green, and it is a 8mm hook, and the pattern is by Mama Mosley Creations. I'm not sure if I paid for it or not, or if it was free. I can't remember. So this is the second half. Now this one, you only, with the second color, you follow the pattern for so many rounds to get the round part, because this will be sewed up underneath or crocheted, whatever. And I have 4 of the 8 tentacles going. I can just imagine the time I'm going to have sewing this together. But I had the circle done last week. This weekend I put the 4 tentacles on. Then I gotta suck it up and find the time to put the other 4 on and get putting it together, because this needs to be given to someone so they can give it as a Christmas gift. And in my brain right now, like, it's September 21st. Ugh. Okay, so that's the progress I made on that, which made me happy. Another WIP that I did not bring in here because I really didn't do anything on it is another adult size blanket out of Bernat yarn, Bernat baby blanket yarn, that is also going to be a Christmas gift. And I think I decided to put 7 or 8 skeins, not these colors, in the blanket, and I think I just started the 3rd skein. So I need to give some attention and time into that one, since I've made a little progress on other stuff. All right, so there's that. All right, the next thing is my Glorious Granny square for September. The color I grabbed for the main part on this one is the Premier Basic Slate, and I'm using a 5.5mm hook. This is a crochet along with Christy from Crochet Creations by Christy, and the pattern is by Fiber Spider, and this is as little as I've got in September's. I worked on it when I got to work last night after 11, just a little bit, and you can see the posts. So I do 10 rounds of this color. I think it's 2 rounds of another color, and then I put a half double border, which is how I will attach. And the border is purple for all of them. If you hop back to some other WIP videos, you'll see some of my other squares, but I need to get that done for September and get my picture posted to her Facebook to show that I am still doing it. And then Christy also, when she knows a fellow YouTuber is having a grandbaby or a baby, she likes to crochet booties. So she crocheted and sent this pair of booties for my oldest daughter's baby. Stubborn little baby boy. He was due September 13th, which is a week ago yesterday. He has still not made an appearance. And so she's 41 weeks. And they had her, so today's Wednesday, they told her Monday, call the hospital and see if we have room to induce you. No. Call tomorrow. She called yesterday. Or was it yesterday? I don't know. So much going on. She's going to watch this video and be like, Mom, get your crap together. Anyway, she called this morning. They said, well, we might be able to call you later this afternoon. If not, just come tomorrow and we'll go ahead and induce you. Little stinker's just pretty darn comfortable in there. So, anyways, we're waiting on that business. All right, the next thing is I started a dish towel. This pattern, like I needed to. I know, but some people in the family really like the dish towels that I made for them as sets. And they use the towels to dry their hands, made out of cotton, more than they do the dish cloths to wash dishes or whatever. So I'm like, oh, those don't take too long if you can sit down and crochet. So this is the Easy Dish Towel by Crystal from Bag O' Day. I've done this one before. Uses a 5.5 millimeter hook, and I am using Big Twist cotton in the colorway Gray Splash, almost like a marl gray with a little white. I don't know if you can see that. And I have not got that much done, but this is where I'm at so far, and it's a 2-row repeat, I believe. So that's how far I'm at. So I want to get one done this color and then a second one done, because it's the whole towel, it's not just a topper. If you go on Crystal's YouTube, she has a video tutorial and you can buy the pattern. I want to do this one and then maybe a 2-tone solid, like, I don't know. Changing colors is a pain, but not really. It just, you know, if I can just use one and just as I'm watching TV or something, or YouTube videos, it's easier. But that'll be a 2 towel set for someone for Christmas. And if she watches, she'll know, because, you know, she did mention it. But anyways, and the last thing that I have is I always wanted to make a divine hat. So in going through my yarns, I made a German shell blanket before out of this Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo in the color Beautiful. And this, it was what I had left out of the last skein. Different shades of blue pretty. So this is how far I've got. And Fiber Spider does a tutorial on this divine hat. And so I had second guessed myself, per usual, on if I was doing it correctly. And I watched his video, and I'm doing it right. And he has a link to the pattern that you can get for free. And it's pretty basic. Like, they don't tell you to chain 2 before you start the next row, but in his video, so like I made note on the pattern because I will be making more of these. I think it's quick, it's easy. I just have to find the time. So there's that one. Love it. And the last thing is I did see some other yarn that, going through this. So this is Ultra Mellow Spun DK, which means a 3. And I came across this, I have it in 4 colors, and I believe I got it in Mary Maxim mystery boxes years ago. This is the color Lime. This is Dark Aqua. Really? And then Russet. And Hot Orange. So I think those 4 colors together would make a nice fall something. Blanket. I have 4 donuts of each, and there are 174 yards in each. So that's 16 donuts at 174 yards. And then I think to complete the fall look, it needs like a yellow. And of course, my brain goes to this in gold. I think that mixed with those, but if I do have one more skein left, I need it for this blanket, so I might have to see if I have something similar in my other. Oh, but that's a 3-weight. Oh, I don't know. It's a pretty, I mean, this is a 3, but it's pretty close to that red heart. I wonder if I could get away with it, mixing a 3 and a 4 like that. Anywhooser, if I don't have a yellow or a gold that would match those, I might have to order something or trade somebody. But anyways, what do you think? Those 4 colors with that, maybe a gold, a fall-ish blanket, or, you know, like I need another project, and by the time I finish it, it'll probably be stinking Christmas, but it's all good. I just like working with it. And I figure if starting new projects on a mile-long list makes me happy, then why not? That's why I buy the yarn and crochet, because I love doing it. All right, I think that's it, guys. I have you updated as far as today on everything that I'm doing. I'm sorry it took so long, just so much going on, you know, personally and with work and whatnot. I just got a little bit behind on the videos, and I hope you're all still here hanging out, watching them. So please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment if you want to, or, you know, a private conversation in an email. It's fine. All right, enjoy your Wednesday, great rest of the week, and we'll see you soon. Bye.